Today it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Gadley 1900 sweeper. This is the big brother of the smaller Gadley 1450 sweeper. Essentially the machine is a wide-bodied machine. It's a 1.9 metre square or 1.9 metre sweep path, which gives it an amazing clearance, especially for indoor and outdoor use. Okay, I'm just going to run you through some of the features of the machine. First and foremost, you notice this massive bumper bar. So this is designed against any impact. It's super strong. I can stand on it, I can do whatever I want with it, and it's massive. Okay, so what you have here, this machine is configured with 4 side brooms, extra wide front side brooms, as well as 2 inner side brooms. So it gives you maximum penetration of cleaning. In here you have a oversized non-marking solid drive tyre. That's designed to work in wet and dry condition, and that will generally last between 3 and 5 years, subject to the type of terrain that you've got on the machine. Okay, so these gutter brooms work when they're on. They work to move debris into the path of the machine. In the event that you hit something, the brooms will contract inside the path of the machine, and in the middle here you have a main broom. So when we take these covers off like so, we can take this off, and I'll show you this as a little bit more clearance. 2 gutter brooms followed by a main broom which does all the work. The main broom itself is 800 millimeters wide. 4 bolts simply remove that brush to remove the brush in the event that it gets worn out and needs replacing. The main broom works to throw debris back into the hopper, which holds a staggering 160 litres of material. So if you come down the back here, we'll just show you now how to empty the hopper. This is a low dump version, which comes out. And there's a hopper. As you can see, it's quite large. And to empty the bin, we can either manually dump it on the ground with these rollers on it, so we can take it to our system, or we can simply pick this up and throw it into a skip or a rubbish bin to eliminate any back-breaking work that may happen. To put this back in the machine, we simply slide this in, line it up like yay. Close our latches, 1, 2, and we're done. It's all steel, it's all solid, and it's designed for extremely long life. So in total it holds 160 litres, which is more than enough for the average warehouse that you may have sweeping. This side cover here holds 38 litres of water, and the way to fill this water up is simply by undoing the cap here, filling it up directly in here, or option 2, as standard part of the machine, you have a standard hose that fits in like this, and that will plug into a standard tap and allows you to fill up the machine whilst it's going. The advantage of the water suppression system is, again, it eliminates any dust being generated by the side brooms. The machine has incredible dust control. It's powered by 280 watt motors which generate the vacuum to give this machine exceptional dust control. As I open this up here, generate a ton of vacuum, which works to create vacuum for the dust control system to work. This dust control system is a bag system, it's maintenance free, and it's designed to work in very dust concentrations. This machine, or the dust filtration system, is designed to work in very dusty conditions like cement, lead, alumina, or any such thing. So it's exceptional. The realistic lifespan of these dust filters here is anywhere from 5 to 15 years. And it's the best of the best. You will not find better on the market than this type of dust control. It's very effective in terms of maximum draw of suction in combination with a dust control system like this has been around for the last 70 years and proven worldwide to be extremely effective, and probably the best system you can get on the world market today. When we enclose this for demonstration purposes, this is all sealed and locked in. It's not an area you maintain at all, and the way that we, if you like, clean these dust filters is on the machine itself. We have a dust shaker system, so when we turn the key on, we simply use this, and it's an automatic filtration system. So there's a shaker motor on the bottom of the bag, and it knocks the dust out like this. So what will happen after you sweep for a few hours, you hit this filter shaker on for approximately 15 to 20 seconds. It vibrates all the dust goes down to into the hopper itself, and all the debris is then taken away for the new shift to begin, and it's a clean machine. Again, this is all closed. This is not a maintenance item. This is just shown for the illustration of the way the machine is configured. This is a lockdown system requiring little or no maintenance whatsoever. As I open up this cover, you can see this massive drive motor here. It's 3000 watt and it's designed to propel the machine up inclines of some 28 degrees, which is the most powerful on the market by a long, long shot. You have a water cleaner here in the event that your jets get blocked, which is standard irrigation equipment in combination with the water. And down here, as you can see the chains, the rear wheels are driven off a differential by chain. That's what gives it great climbing ability, which is unique in the market, and I believe it's the only machine on the market that has such a system. The machine itself is easy to access across the board. All these covers come off for maintenance to be easy. Everything is practical and simple, and it's designed as an old school vehicle which was always designed to be simple to maintain. The power system on the machine here is a 48 volt system. There's 8 6-volt batteries to give a combination of 48 volts. The batteries in this particular case are an AGM gel battery requiring no maintenance, zero maintenance. There's no checking of water levels, which is the old lead acid batteries. This is new generation battery technology. And these batteries will ensure the machine runs between 7 and 8 hours of continuous use. There's another option on the battery pack on this particular machine is you can get a lithium battery pack, and that'll give you virtually 10 hours of run time and a very, very fast recharge time for those that need 24/7 around the clock operation. But as you can see by the system, it's all very clean, it's very easy to maintain, there's not much in the machine itself. As I jump in the vehicle, there's loads and loads of space in this vehicle. Okay, as I said, plenty of head space, plenty of leg space, and I'm enclosed. One of the things I do like about this particular machine when I'm driving and it's a hot day, I have a fan to keep me cool, and the majority of operators really, really appreciate that. To operate the machine, it's simply an accelerator and a brake and a park brake. So braking, acceleration, which is here, with plenty of leg space. You can see that in a nutshell. It's a wide body vehicle given the fact that it's 1.9 metre sweep path. Now to operate the machine, people will say like most sweepers they're difficult to operate. Well, this has actually been designed to be very simple to operate. You have a forward and reverse switch, okay? Reverse, neutral, forward, which is stock standard forklift operation. You have a slow mode and a fast mode, depending upon whether you want to sweep or travel fast or slow. At maximum speed, it's 8 odd kilometres that you can travel, which is well within the safety guidelines of most facilities. In this particular case, like the smaller Gadley 1450, by pushing this button down, it activates the side brooms. It's all electronic, so electric motors push them down, and I can increase the speed of these side brooms or reduce the speed of the side brooms. Now, why is this important? When you are sweeping leaves, it's very, very important to have maximum speed on your side brooms, but in areas where you're picking up very, very fine dust, you don't want to stir up too much, you just want very, very, very slow rotation of the side brooms. So as I said, it's a variable speed, which does work very effectively. If you just want the main broom working only, I've now have it in neutral mode. By pushing backwards on this lever here, I can just have the main broom spinning, which will lower the main broom, and I drive forward. You can hear that winding down. There's no levers on this machine, just the main broom working there. If I want the fan to work, which works to suck up all the dust, I simply hit this one down and the fan is working. It's whisper quiet, you won't hear it, it's really, really good. In terms of decibel noise control, it's incredible. So as we turn it off, everything comes off. And now if I want to use the filter shaker, as I explained earlier, that's this feature here. It vibrates the dust. So just here, there's some of the other buttons here. It's a horn, quite loud. This one here is your driving lights at the front, and this one here is you have 2 drive lights, one at the front and one at the side here. As you can see, 1, 2, 1, 2, one down the bottom, one on the top. So you have 2 lots of driving lights, one at the very bottom and one at the very top. Outside of that, you simply have a key on, key off, which is just here, And in here, which is most important for most operators, you have an hour meter that tells anyone how long or how many hours the machine is being used. In this particular case, the machine has been used 22.9 hours, and it shows that the battery's been discharged at approximately 6%, so we have 94% left of our battery charge, which is fantastic for the operator because he doesn't have to guess how much time he's got left to run in terms of the running. It's totally different from analog, which is those LED lights. This is actually much more accurate, it's more modern, and it's more specific, and it's more reliable, and it actually increases the life of the batteries because the operator knows when it's down to 20%, put it on charge. So the system has been designed to be very effective and very clean to read and operate, and the learning curve on this machine is approximately 3 to 4 minutes, and you're right to go. There's an instructional video as well with regard to how to use the machine, which is a second video which we can launch for you or send to you, but this is essentially giving you a guide as to how the machine's been used. So when we finish, we turn the key off, we take the key out, we jump out of the machine, holding on, jumping down, and we walk away. This is the main broom on the 1900, Gatling 1900 sweeper. It's 80 centimeters wide, it spins, it rotates at 200 RPM, and it's simply throwing the debris back into the hopper. The rear loading hopper is the most effective because it gives a 100% fill rate inside of the bin. It's more effective than direct throw, hence it's used that way. So this particular brush is designed to work in heavy dust. It's designed to pick up leaf and rock, and it's extremely effective. To pull it in and out like so, there's 4 bolts that have to be removed, and inside here are the drive cogs. As you can see there, they are the drive lugs that you have within the machine. Holds in like so, and it spins the brush around. Okay, so there's your markers. So these markers indicate when the brush needs to be changed. And it's as simple as that. It's a heavy-duty nylon material. You have a soft, medium and hard bristle, so it's designed for the bulk of material it works in. Being a herringbone shaped broom, the material gets scooped into the middle of the brush and then gets thrown back. It's quite unique in terms of brush technology to have a herringbone system. It's really effective on overthrow sweeping systems, hence it's used for this particular machine.